grade 11 math, simplify rational expressions, simplify and state the restrictions on variables. Now let's start on question A. X minus a over 2x squared minus 16x. The first step is to factor the denominator. So it's going to be x minus a over 2x times x minus 8. Then I can cancel the x minus 8 from the top and the bottom. So I'm left over with 1 over 2x. Now I'm going to state the restrictions. So for the restriction, I refer to this expression here. I'm going to set this expression's denominator to not be 0. So it's going to be 2x times x minus a not be 0. So x is not 0 and x is not 8. So the restrictions for question A is x is not 0 and x is not 8. Now let's do question B. The first step is to get a common denominator. In order to get a common denominator, you must find the LCM of x plus 1 and x minus 1, and the LCM of x plus 1 and x minus 1 is going to be x plus 1 times x minus 1. So I multiply by x minus 1 on the top and the bottom in the first fraction, minus, and I'm going to multiply by x plus 1 in the top and the bottom in the second fraction. Now I'm going to use the distributable property to simplify the top of each fraction. So it's going to be 5x minus 5 over x plus 1 times x minus 1 minus 2x plus 2 x plus divided by x plus 1 times x minus 1 equals to, now I'm going to simplify the top of each of the fractions. So it's going to be 3x minus 7 over x plus 1 times x minus 1. Now I'm going to state the restrictions of question B. For stating the restrictions of question B, I refer to this row. Then I set x plus 1 times x minus 1 can't be 0. X can be minus 1 and x can be 1. So the restrictions for question B is going to be x can be negative 1 and x can be 1. Now let's do question C. The first step is to factor all the expressions. So the factored form for 6x squared minus x minus 12 is going to be, so I need a product of minus 72 and sum of minus 1. So it's going to be 6x squared plus 8x minus 9x minus 12. Then I just factor by grouping. So a times negative 9 equals negative 72, and a plus negative 9 equals negative 1. So a and negative 9 are the coefficient for x values. Then I factor by grouping, so it's going to be 3x so it's going to be 2x times 3x plus 4 minus 3 times 3x plus 4. So it's going to be 3x plus 4 times 2x minus 3. Now I'm going to factor 2x squared minus 3x minus 9. So it's going to be I need to have a sum of negative 3 and product of negative 18. So 3 plus negative 6 is negative 3, and 3 times negative 6 is negative 18. So it's going to be 2x squared minus 3x minus 9 equals 2x squared plus 3x minus 6x minus 9. So it's going to be x times 2x plus 3 minus 3 times 2x plus 3. So it's going to be 2x plus 3 times x minus 3. Then I need to factor 2x squared plus 3x, so it's going to be x times 2x plus 3. Then I need to factor 16 minus 9x squared by using the special product. A squared minus b squared equals to a plus b times a minus b to factor 16 minus 9x squared. So I rewrite 16 as 4 squared and rewrite 9x squared as 3x to the power of 2. So it's going to be 4 plus 3x times 4 minus 3x. This equals to, now I can cancel. To x plus 3 3x plus 4 and 4 plus 3x. Then I'm left with 2x minus 3 times x over x minus 3 times 4 minus 3x. Now I need to state the restrictions. So the restrictions, I need to refer to this row. So it's going to be 2x plus 3 times x minus 3 times 4 plus 3x times 4 minus 3x can't be 0. So x can't be negative 3 over 2, 3 negative 4 over 3, and 4 over 3. So the restriction is going to be x cannot be minus 3 over 2, 3 minus 4 over 3, and 4 over 3. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel.